We are live. What is good? We are live. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so you can hear your boy. Woo! I think it's gonna be a short one. Shout out to Boombox Cartel. Yeah. We are live. We're gonna be talking about some Kanye for a little bit. I was gonna get some kind of game in. I don't know if we'll even have time. I don't even know if we'll have time, baby. But we are in the building. We're gonna be talking about Kanye West. My guy Kanye West, man, speaking out, man. He's breaking a lot of hearts. You know, he's breaking a lot of hearts. He's getting on a lot of people's nerves, you know what I mean? He's speaking his truth. We'll definitely say that. He's speaking his truth. But we're here. We're going to get right into this. We got a couple of videos that we got to listen to and we got to go over. I got to get my thoughts out there, and then we got to get this on the YouTube, on the tube, aka youtube.com/kickingitwithtimmyb, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch at kickingitwithtimmyb, Facebook at KIWTB Gaming. I would deeply appreciate if you guys hit the like, share, subscribe, and the follow button if you're new, or if I've said anything cool or interesting during this live stream that we're about to drop for you today. There's going to be a lot of controversy, I feel like, behind this, because a lot of people got to say a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff that some of the videos that we're going to be looking at, some people are diving in, baby. Some people are diving in. We got Russell Simmons speaking on it. We got the homie Hassan Campbell speaking on it. Who else? There's like somebody else, but it's like, boy, they're even talking about this on, what is it, CNN or whatever it is. Crazy. It's breaking live right now. Adidas has just dropped their multi-million-dollar deal. I think it's $500 million deal. Yearly $500 million deal with Kanye West. He's also been, I'm hearing that there's something up with his good music record label. He's not being backed by Def Jam anymore. He's been dropped by Balenciaga, Gap, all within the span of like a month or so, while he's purchased Parler, and he's been going on all these different conservative platforms, and just, you know, I get he's speaking his mind, man. Not that I agree with everything that he's saying, but it makes you think. You know what I mean? I love when stuff makes you think. It's nothing like taking in a piece of content and you just watch it and you're like, eh. You know, I like getting pieces of content that definitely make you think. You're getting an intelligent conversation from both sides, maybe. And, you know, it makes you formulate your own opinion about said topic. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it, because I think I've talked enough, baby. First video we're watching is Hassan Campbell. We're going to get right into the homie Hassan Campbell. He be dropping facts. He be dropping facts, dog.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin, baby? Let's go.
Shall we begin?
Hey!
You guys out there ever seen the TV series Spartacus?
Come support your boy. Shout out to the homie Hassan Campbell.
If you haven't, You should watch Spartacus. It's 4 seasons of a slave named Spartacus who broke free from dominance and slavery, the power of Rome. And he rebelled and went on to free other slaves. They had glorious battles. But in the end, which broke my heart, and this is a true story, a real life true event, but also a TV series that was played out. In the end of Spartacus, it ended with Gannicus being hung up on a pole. It ended with Christus being beheaded. And at the end of Spartacus, you had the speech about how nobody, absolutely nobody, will defeat the Roman Empire. We will make an example out of you. And then they showed Gannicus, the illest warrior there was, hanging on a cross. Now, with that being said, Kanye West, in these last few hours, Kanye West and his record label, Good Music, are reportedly no part of Def Jam. So, now he's an independent artist. As soon as he was dropped from Def Jam, they stopped spinning his records. So no more revenue was coming in at all from his records. Now, Whack 100 came on my post, right?
Whack 100 with the leather face.
He put out Donda on his own, on their streaming platforms. On their streaming platforms, they allowed him to put his music out independent. He has no platform to put his music out on. So it's just like with YouTube, when you go live and you got 10,000 people in the room and everybody sees this, but then after the live is over, the algorithm tells you you only had 8 or 7, but you just screenshotted it. This is their world. These are their platforms. So whenever they decide that his music ain't streaming, it ain't streaming.
Talk to him.
Adidas terminates Kanye partnership, stops all payment to Ye in its designs. He wanted to get off Adidas, heard you. Now he's officially off, with them in possession of his monies. His monies.
That's
so
crazy.
Now you got, now hold up. Kanye West is no longer on the Forbes billionaire list. Now that his lucrative deal with Adidas is over. Without Adidas, Yeezy is only worth $400 million. Without Adidas, he's only worth $400 million. They said he only have $145 million in the bank. Now, I know what some of y'all gonna say. Well, $145 million and $400 million is more than enough for Mr. Yeezy to survive and start all over again. Take the what and leave the what?
Yeah. Let's go.
Kanye West.
Speaking
These
fast,
people
man.
can come for Kanye now and say, okay, out of $11 billion that just went up in smoke, how much taxes do he owe out of that $400 million?
Take the what and leave the what. Let's go.
Taxes haven't had a conversation with Mr. Yeezy yet next. We are coming into a new year filled with taxes. How much taxes do he owe off of $11 billion that just disappeared? Let me ask y'all a question, right? Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians publicly denounced Kanye. That's his wife and his kids denounced him.
Yeah, I just seen it. They posted, or Kim Kardashian said to some kind of newsletter saying that she denounces all of that hateful rhetoric supposedly that Kanye has just said, or any rhetoric towards the Jewish community. She stands with the Jewish community and denounces any hateful rhetoric towards the Jewish community. Very interesting.
The public to everybody. Do you understand what's going on? So basically, you people, right? Because this is where Kanye West is really, really, really defeated at.
We all, I wouldn't say all, but he says all. I've definitely been standing by him. And I remember when he was running for president or something like that, and I talked to this dude that I used to hang out with way back in the day, man. I was like, hey, man, Kanye West, man, I want to go and pull up to one of his church things, his Sunday services, and I want to go check him out. They were like, why would you want to go do that? Kanye's crazy. Kanye's this, Kanye's that. And it's like, hey, man, if I want to go hang out with them, I want to go hang out with them, bro. I want to go pull up. What are you doing? You know what I mean? But, you know, I think Hassan Campbell, he's really going to get into the fact that I guess the black community has turned their back on him, which leads into another video that we're going to get into that the homie Slim Thug even says it, that like just black people aren't rocking with Kanye, especially after, you know, he wore the red hat, he wore the MAGA hat. And then now, especially that he wore that White Lives Matter shirt, you know, a lot of black folks really aren't going to be rocking with him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel like he's definitely shining some light on, you know, what's really going on in the music industry or behind the scenes, that, you know, a lot of these folks that, you know, are in these positions, they're not telling us what's going on because they're scared, because they are in this position of power and they feel like if they speak out against, you know, what's going on, that, you know, their deals, and, you know, they'll be shadow banned, or they'll be blacklisted, or they'll be, you know, labeled as this and that, you know, and they'll be publicly destroyed. And I don't know, Kanye West, he seems to be out there like trying to, he's trying to break the void here.
When Kanye West put on that White Lives Matter shirt on, 99.9% of you black people turned your back on him. So now, y'all sitting up there trying to keep hope alive, thinking that the same people, the last defeat that them people took was at the hand of who? Adolf Hitler. And ever since then, they haven't taken a defeat from nobody, anybody.
And one of the people that just dropped into the chat yesterday kind of opened my eyes to what Hassan Campbell just said. And it definitely makes me think, like, what he's saying, and he's being canceled pretty much. It like pretty much proves what he's been saying the whole time. You know, that like when you speak out against a certain group of people that, you know, you're not allowed to speak out against, you get canceled. But when it comes to folks with, you know, our color skin or whatever, or a certain color skin, you could talk about them all day. You can push the rhetoric of, like, you know, selling drugs to your own kind and shooting your own kind and, you know, having abortions and all this other stuff. Ooh, just even talk about this stuff, I start feeling a little uneasy, especially when you're saying it on these platforms. But like, I see what he's saying, you know, it's okay to do that to us, but when it comes to this specific group of people, it's definitely frowned upon, and it's like you can't do it. And I agree with Hassan Campbell because I think he's about to get into it. It's like, dude, Kanye is doing this for the fact that he can't have his wife anymore, Kim Kardashian. He's not really doing it for the people per se. He's doing it because of what, has been transpiring with his life behind the scenes or, blatantly out in the public. Very interesting take. Very interesting. You know what I mean? I can't say that I agree or disagree, but taking in that information and then, kind of spitting it out of my own mouth and hearing it, it just makes you think, man. It makes you think.
So you telling me y'all got faith that Kanye West is going to defeat and rise up above the same people who defeated Jesus?
My guy is like spitting bars right now. It's crazy.
You can't be serious. It's not going to happen. Y'all better understand. First and foremost, Kanye is being made an example out of because he's throwing a temper tantrum, not over his people, but over that girl, the Kardashian. He reminds me of the movie Helen of Troy, where you watch the great Achilles and some of the illest warriors
Achilles
over Helen of Troy. So much that Hector, the great Hector, and Achilles both lost their life over this battle. But in the battle of Troy, at least the young woman, Helen of Troy, she wanted to be with the prince. In this movie right here, Kanye is fighting to get Kim Kardashian back from the handlers, which I didn't hear him talking. He wants her back. She doesn't want him back. She broke free. When she got with Kanye, he was youthful. He was the shit.
Very interesting.
Now look at him. He looks like a hobo. He doesn't look like the football player Reggie. He doesn't look like the young Ray J that still look young and women still like him. No, he looks like Kanye West, the garbage picker, the quicker picker-upper. He looks like he's supposed to be wiping off cabinets and cleaning cars.
He ain't lying, bro.
You can't have a bad chick on your elbow and think you're going to look like the sanitation man at the party. Not because you at work, because you just really look that dusty. Like the photos that they putting up of Kanye.
It's crazy, dog.
It's
crazy.
over for him. So you really going to bet your money against the number one superpower in the world, which is the Jewish community. You're going to bet your money on Kanye. You're going to bet your money on Kanye to do what Jesus couldn't do. Not me. Absolutely not. I know the game is rigged, but I know they ain't taking a loss to nobody.
Man, shout out to the homie Hassan Campbell. I don't want to. I want to watch the whole thing, but obviously you got to go tap in with the homie Hassan Campbell, bro. You got to tap in with the homie Hassan Campbell, bro. Okay, so he still has his YouTube channel, right? Yeah, of course he does. Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, man. You got to go tap in like with the homie Hassan Campbell, bro. He be dropping the knowledge. Very interesting point of view, man. I mean, dude, there's a pause watch history. That's crazy. Yeah, he brings up a very good point, man. Like, but what he really does say at the end is either you rock with Kanye or you don't. You got to stand with him. You got to pick a side, man. This guy, Prophet Muscle, he's definitely been dropping some gems on this dude. He's like on the Today show. They're already talking about this fool. It's crazy. So anyway, I want to listen to this joint, and then we can get to the Russell Simmons one, and then we can get into this one, and then we'll just pretty much break it down from there of what we've watched so far.
They do. Come over to my house, watch a movie with me. You want to talk to Snoop? I put you on the record with Snoop. I got all these signing me, I could put you on a song with them.
Shout out to Prophet Muscle, man.
Just to trick you into signing with these people, man. Rich Boy started with me. Look at Rich Boy, look at me. We started together. Look at him and look at me.
I believe that he has an agenda. I believe he is fighting for us in some type of way. The thing is, though, a lot of people, like let's say this, a lot of people stop Kanye West. A lot of black people with Kanye already. You know what I'm saying? We've been stopping him, or a lot of people did. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still been a fan. A lot of people stopped Kanye a long time ago. When you go to his shows, you don't see majority black people there. You see white people, you see Latins there, you see Asian people there, you see a lot of other races, but you don't see majority black folks. So black people already kind of said Kanye West, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So if you don't with him, don't worry about what he say. Why you care what this man say? Like, if you don't buy him, you don't support him, ignore him. Don't let what he do offend you. Don't worry about what he do if you ain't a fan. That's how I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we ain't making Kanye rich today. It's all other races making Kanye rich today. He getting paid off for them more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what his whole agenda is. I hear him calling out the dude who owned Louis and Hennessy. I like that. He's basically calling him a culture vulture because this white man is selling all this designer and Hennessy to nothing but black people and shit mostly, and acting like he down with us. But what from Kanye wrote, he said, you got mad at your son for liking rap music. So he looking at him basically like a culture vulture and trying to call him out and, get him out the, whatever about, making all this money off of our culture and putting key black people in there that's going to shut up and fall in line. And he basically trying to speak on that, and let motherfuckers know that, hey, man, this ain't cool. He a culture vulture, basically. I like that. And I like how he got on Adidas for copying his shit. You know what I'm saying? Adidas was copying his shit. We seen them pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up 1 second. I mean, hey, man, if you did partner with them, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the dealings that went in to, like, make this happen. I don't know the dealings that they made for them to go rip off his shoe like that. But it's like, for what he was explaining in the Lex Friedman podcast, it kind of seems like, to me, it seems like I thought he had a better relationship with Adidas than he had with anybody else. It seems like the Balenciaga people, they kind of just screwed him. The Gap people kind of screwed him. I don't know exactly in what ways, because he kind of explains it, but like, dude, I know there's two sides to the story. Like, I don't know. All of this is just wild to me, for real. And there's not like a lot of there's not enough information out there, or I haven't digested enough of the information out there to really like speak on these dealings and like, this and that. But obviously Slim Thug, he's pointing it out like, yo, they definitely took like, they literally just ripped off his shoe. They put this little joint back here, which I think they have on some of his shoes. They have the same pattern for this spot, but they just don't have that stripe that goes along the side, at least for this all-white version of, apparently not for this version. But it's very interesting, man. Let's continue.
Seen them pictures. Them niggas was copying his shit after he came over there and blew them up. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. I like how he fought them up and told them, man, that. They called them out on their bullshit. A lot of let shit slide like that. Kanye on a whole other level, man. I'm proud of him for making it to being a billionaire when I even doubted him back in the day when he was trying to rap. I was like, nigga, give Jay-Z the beats. Even me. So after he proved me wrong and became a rapper who did all these Grammys and shit and made all these hit records, I shut the up. You know, and then next he did the clothing. He always shut up like Sway. You know, do your own shit. That was right, but at the end of the day, you can't. As an independent person trying to do clothing myself, we only get blank tees. My nigga ain't got this quality like this. We don't have that quality. You gotta them people to get that quality. You know, when you wear a Balmain shirt, it ain't like the shit I'm selling you at Boss Life. It's way more quality, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't available over here. So it's like, I got his point. You know, I understood what he was saying. He went over there and turned up. Now he making shit happen and, you know, leading the way with this fashion shit and doing all that. And then for them people, they playing with him. He the who came up with all this shit. Like, basically, we know Virgil and all these Don C's and whoever else. We know them from that's Kanye homeboys. You know what I'm saying? So for him to open the doors and them people not respect him but hire his homeboys and just try to, like, because, you know, handle him because they probably will be more, you know, willing to listen to what they got to say or whatever. And, you know, I understand him, man. I get it. That's disrespectful, man. Like, and I get what he's saying by they trying to disrespect him like that. Okay, he got with Adidas. He made shit happen. He did whatever. Like, he turned Yeezy up. The shit is up. These people get to copying his style, man. Copying his slides and shit. We know that shit look just like what the he got. We know that slides and all that shit, them shoes look just like the shit he creating. That ain't right, man. That's your own people. Like, so I understand him being mad at that. I'm happy that he bucking that shit and like, I'm gonna do this shit myself now that I'm at top. And I like that he calling out the Louis Vuitton. I ain't mad at Kanye. I don't know what the his agenda is now. Like I said, I seen he switched it up with the we all white lie and everybody don't get it. Jumping out there, Kanye, you for black people. Let the guy do his little trolling and figure out, see what his last agenda is, see what the full thing is. I believe that's what he trying to tell Puff. Like, I got a plan. Shut up. I got a plan. Shut up. Let me do this. Because now we see the Black Lives Matter shirt. I mean, the White Lives Matter shirt say White Lives Matter. Not lies, it say white lies. I believe Kanye trolling. Exactly. I believe Kanye trolling. He gathered all attention from the whole world, everybody looking at him. And he gonna drop the T, I believe, that say white lives matter, not white lives. But at the end of the day, as black people, think about this. We got mad at him because he was liking Trump. Think about that. That's really why we got mad at Kanye West. We have to snap out of the program and stop trying to stop motherfuckers like Kanye, who are already a billionaire, because we ain't got money like him. And we, at the end of the day, let that motherfucker do whatever he do, even if he on the wrong side of shit. Let him. Why you care? If you don't him, don't worry about him. Don't address him. Okay. Don't watch him. That's it. That's my outlook on Kanye West. And, you know, like I say, I think a lot of people looking at the initial thing he did or said, but it even still, Black Lives Matter ain't did shit for us, man. Them people over us for real. And that's up.
Yes, I can agree with that part. Definitely Black Lives Matter. Definitely dropped the ball. Definitely dropped the ball. Woo! So here we go. We got Talib Kweli speaking on it. Russell Simmons said something about it. Whack 100 said something about it. Is this the one that I want?
I know chicks.
Adidas. And now
y'all for the motherfucker promo.
This dude Whack 100 is funny as hell. Shout out to Chick Smooth, man. Chick Smooth. Let me go back real quick just to get this.
I know Chiggs is in here recording or some shit.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth. Let's get right back into it.
Accent with these folks.
Not only that, if you pay attention, the biggest thing he did, and I never doubted it, but I never thought about it. He made the community show their hand with Chase Bank. I never thought they was in that. He made them. They showed their hand. They showed their
So
hand
did.
when they no none of us was even thinking about that community controlling Chase Bank like that. They showed their hand when they pulled back and called themselves doing what they doing, right? So, that was crazy. Now you gotta remember what he did with Adidas. Now it's just 100% him. He done already used y'all for the motherfucking promo and the motherfucking marketing and all that. Everybody know what this shit is. That shit gonna sell itself. All
That's
motherfucker
what I
gotta do
say.
is
He
know where to
really
go get
killing
it.
two birds with one
Yeah, all
stone.
you gotta do is know where to go get it. On between online sales, uh, the Foot Lockers and all the little mom and pop spots we go to in the mall. We all got them in our cities. These flight clubs and all this shit. Them shoes was already sold before they left the factory. It wasn't like he was waiting had shelf time, bro. By the time we got them, it was second and third and fourth hand motherfucking prices on that shit. He only sell them shits for 175, 200.
See, my thing is now, with that being the case, so Adidas is still going to sell his shoes, but he's not going to get any money from that. Boy, let's get this correct. So this dude signed with Adidas to make Yeezys. Whatever he sells, whatever Yeezys that are being sold right now, at this point, now that they cut him from this whole thing, he's not getting any of that money? That's just crazy to me. Man, I want to pick me up a pair of Yeezys. Obviously, Yeezys are mad expensive. And I'm sure, this goes into my next thing. I'm sure them prices are going to go up. I'm sure them prices are going to go up now. They're really going to be worth something. Because now, I don't know, though. Because, I don't really know how this fashion stuff works. Now that he's not partnered with them,
Time we get them having this float and pay 400, 500, 375 for them shits because it's been marked up. So he ain't tripping. Now you got to remember, that man's circle is different. What you gonna do? Tell Elon Musk they can't go build Yeezy stores? Ain't nobody tripping it, but he damn sure ain't tripping. That nigga was laughing. He been laughing all week.
That's a fact.
The last thing he said to me is, I need to do the diapers with you. Let's get that going right now. I can PTR that shit.
somebody literally is in Clubhouse. Or they're all in Clubhouse, but somebody is literally waiting at the bus stop on Clubhouse to hear this. These people crack me up, man.
Shit. That man ain't tripping.
Look
It's
at that.
hard to break a nigga that ain't broke.
I want these ones.
For me,
I literally want an all black pair. I don't want the red. That's cool looking. I just want an all black pair. All like this. Man, but look how much money that is, bruh. The Adidas men's Yeezy Boost 350 black non-reflective. Look how crazy these shoes look. Oh my God. Are these Yeezys? There's no way. Dude, there's no way these are Yeezys, dog. Oh my God. These look crazy. These look like something that you see out of like an anime game or like that Bayonetta chick. She has some high heel shoes that look like this. That looks crazy. Dude, if somebody's seen you on the streets look like with these, somebody's going to rob you for these. 100%. You're like, but see, if you're wearing Yeezys, someone's going to see it and be like, they're going to rob you. You know what I mean? Dude, I've never seen no shoes that look like this, bro. Look how that's like major shoe support right there, baby. Man, dude, the shoe game is just evolving, dog. Hey, yo. These shoes look crazy.
For me, I know he ain't tripping because he said he wanna get canceled, right? I know for me, right? Cause I follow you,
See?
so I know he ain't tripping. But I just like our people, bro. Like the community of black people, like we just
Yo,
we
these are
cancel
fire.
our own.
Yeah.
Low key.
But see,
Like
look, Don, think about it,
that's
bro.
the most fucked up part. Like for a agenda of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you.
Think about it.
Like nigga Epstein ain't
Lego
nobody
Adidas.
cancel Epstein bitch ass.
Nah, at all. Think
Nobody,
about this,
nobody
though,
like
Don.
y'all niggas. It's crazy, man.
Think
Y'all
about
niggas ain't
this,
even
Don.
cancel Biden bitch ass, but y'all
Don,
want to cancel
you
this
know
man.
black
It's crazy,
people.
bro.
The
Yeah.
same niggas
You know
in
black
them
people.
comments. I want you to think about it. It don't make sense.
He's about
The
to drop
same
it.
black people in those comments are gonna be the same motherfuckers talking about, nigga, the new Yeezys just dropped. I got a plug on them.
They gonna buy them.
They ain't going nowhere, bro. They just talking because it's something to do. Them people ain't going nowhere, man.
I know that, but
Gucci came out
even with that, with the
the
face mask, with the mask shit, and nigga went right back to buying it.
niggas was canceling Gucci while still wearing it.
Facts.
We
Nigga
never stopped buying.
Nigga had Gucci flip flops on
It
and
was
everything.
damn near like a thing. We started doing the shit like, nigga, I'm gonna wear my motherfucking Gucci. I wish the motherfucker would say something to me.
But it just, man, I don't understand niggas though, man. Like I don't
These are crazy.
even with Nora, right? Like I go back and just watch how Nora was so excited about doing the interview.
Yeah,
you
man.
see what I said to him?
And Nori switched it up real quick. He went on a Breakfast Club, Hot 97. Oh, man, I'm sorry to everybody for having Kanye West on, bro. Oh, the homie Hassan Campbell was roasting him, boy. Then you see him out on the beach. He's got the 3 blunts. He's got the reindeer. He got the reindeer antler blunts. He had the one in one ear, one in the other, and then he's smoking on one, looking all stressed out. There's a beach in the background and everything. This fool over, oh man, stuff changed, blah blah blah. This dude looking like he's scared. He ever like looking behind his back, and it's like, bro, you're at a beach right now. And you're looking behind your back. There's nothing but water. Who's gonna pull up on you? It's not like no Navy SEALs dude is gonna pull up on you because you did this interview with Kanye West, bro. It's crazy. Look at these shoes. These Balenciaga X Pander. It's been a while since I looked at some sneakers, bro. We literally just bought some Jordans a month and a half ago or something. That's like the first time that I bought a pair of shoes in like years, man. I think the last pair was buying these Vans. Put it up to the camera, bro. They're just Vans, bro. I think these were like, what, $60 or something like that? Close to 70, maybe. That's the last pair of shoes that beyond the Jordans that I just bought. Dude, these shoes look crazy. What is this? What? So you could like, that's crazy. A low top panel mesh and rubber sneakers in beige rubberized trim and black throughout. Low pace closure, logo patch at the padded tongue. Pull up a pull loop at heel collar, embroidered text patch at heel counter. Logo imbued or embossed at midsole. Jersey lining. Dude, I've never seen a pair of shoes like this, bro. This is crazy. And they want over a G for it. That's wild. Dude, that's wild, son.
I'm the reason why that motherfucker went haywire. Nigga,
I don't even know if I can watch Drink Champs.
But remember, at one point, Nori was we love the Jews. We love the Jews. Remember, I felt like he felt uncomfortable when Kanye said certain things. He was like, no, we love the Jews.
When you go back and watch it, DJ F and then had more hard than he did.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
DJ FN didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh yeah, I fuck with DJ, but Nora, this nigga was acting like man, this nigga turned to Steven from Django, man.
I told that nigga, I said, bro, I'm watching this shit right now.
I have to watch the Django movie. I have to watch this movie. I feel like I've already seen it. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it, right? It's got Samuel L. Jackson, Christian Waltz. You got Jamie Foxx. Quentin Tarantino's the guy who is the director of it. Dude, how do we watch this movie, bro? Dog. How do you gotta watch it on YouTube, bro. We gotta watch this on YouTube. We'll probably gotta watch it by the end of the week, or probably like next week. We gotta watch it real soon because everybody keeps referencing this Django movie. 2 years before the Civil War, Django Jamie Foxx, a slave, finds himself accompanying an unorthodox German bounty hunter, which is this guy, because this guy, he looks like a German dude. I'm pretty sure he was the German dude in whatever that movie that Brad Pitt was in. There was a bunch of people. He was like a Nazi hunter or something like that. He was like the bad guy, the Christopher Waltz dude. German bounty hunter named Dr. King Schultz on a mission to capture the vicious Brittle brothers. Their mission successful, Schultz frees the Django, and together they hunt the South's most wanted criminals. Their travels take them to the infamous plantation of Shady Calvin Candy, which is Leonardo DiCaprio, where Django's long-lost wife, Kerry Washington, is still a slave. Ooh, Kerry Washington. It's fire! Shout out to all these people. These are dope. Oh, they got Walton Goggins on there. That's fire. Got Jonah Hill, Franco Nero. Man, very interesting, bro. We got to watch this movie.
Now, you feel so bad for the family. Motherfucker, you still got it up making your bag. The nigga disrespected motherfucking Diddy, called Diddy the feds. Nigga, and this his motherfucking network. You wasn't giving a fuck about none of this shit, bro. Cut that out, homie. Diddy on Revo, nigga. Nigga just said Diddy's a feds. You didn't flinch. You didn't say, hey, too much on Diddy. You didn't say a motherfucking thing about that, bro. You was sitting there saying, boy, this shit finna get some views. That's all you was saying. That's your highest view fucking artist you had on your show.
I'm not even mad at this dude.
And that's all he really
That's
cared
all
about.
he give a fuck about.
Facts.
Can I just say that I'm not mad at
So this is the New York Times saying this. So Ye still owns the Yeezy trademark. However, Adidas said in a statement that it was the sole owner of all design rights to existing products that came out of the partnership, as well as previous and new colorways arising from the collaboration. So pretty much they have the rights to all the old stuff and almost everything new that was just about to release. I feel via or I forgot that word that they use for that. They own everything, the blueprints and everything, the designs for all the old stuff, and anything new, I'd say for the next few years? Probably, man, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. So he's still the owner of Yeezy. Okay. Obviously, his name is Yeezy. He's the dude. Man, that's crazy, son.
the Jews. You want to know why I'm not mad at the Jews? Because they do what the fuck we need to do. Stay 10 toes. We be getting so mad that he said slavery wasn't real or whatever, but we were still supporting him, right? Jews is not going to support somebody that they felt disrespected him. Guess what? Gucci disrespected us. H&M disrespected us. Y'all was still rocking them shits. Y'all was still wearing it. Not giving a fuck.
The
Y'all
Jews
did not
got
stand
their
10
hand in
toes.
that.
Right. We do not stand 10 toes fucking down, and they do. So I'm not mad at them because guess what? They doing. You remember when Kanye said, I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous of y'all because y'all know how to stick together. I'm jealous of y'all because y'all know how to deal with money. I'm jealous of y'all because y'all know how to have a community and stick and stay united. Y'all remember when he said that, right? I feel him on that. I'm not jealous of nobody, but guess what? They have everything that we should have. Unity, we should be standing 10 toes. We be so mad, but we don't stand fucking 10 toes. I'm the last person that talks shit about my peoples because I love us so fucking much. But this situation right now really opened up my eyes. Don't be mad at the Jews. Be mad at ourselves that we don't stand 10 toes like they do. Be mad at ourselves that we don't know how to build empires like they do and stay 10 toes with our peoples. Like that. I'm just so tired of this shit.
And
this
the
shit
only
is
reason
so
why they
whack.
cutting them off because they know they can't use Ye no more. That's it.
That's a fact. I want to play
They
this.
use that
I want.
nigga up,
I
and
want to. I
now he
want.
don't,
I
he
want
don't
to
want
play.
to fuck with him. Like we gonna cut him off, thinking that shit gonna do something. But you can't.
There it is.
And he's free. Make friends with all the partners.
Shout out to Chick Smooth again, man. Chick Smooth be dropping them goodies.
To own ourselves and do our own shit at all. But we did it, and it was, I remember Damon Dash laughed at me. What kind of corny shit is that? Your own sneaker. But we had some vision and some luck, and we got through it. The Daba family manufactured and sold those sneakers for us, but we owned them. So Kanye is getting free from these people and getting free from Balenciaga. I don't know what the fuck. That expensive company that he's the brand. That expensive company. And Kanye is a plus to them. They had to get rid of him, but he was a plus to them because his brand was so strong. So his sneakers, his clothing, he don't need the Gap. He can make his own. He can make his own everything. So he's set to go. It's not hard to make your own shit.
That's what I was about to say, dude. You could get, I said that in the last video, you could get your own bank. You got all this money. Probably don't have all this money now, but like you had all this money. You could still, with $400 million or whatever, $120 million that he has in the bank or whatever. I don't know how much. Buy a building, get the rights to a freaking bank and get all the safes and the security and the people to work there and everything, and the technology and the computers and the chairs and the furniture. You get all that. Put your name on it and say, hey, this is a bank. Get all the legal stuff together and then set that up. So that's one. He bought Parler, so now he's getting his own tech media company. So now if they really try to silence him and take him off all these platforms, he has a whole platform of himself that he could go and speak and say whatever he wants to say. Three, if they're taking you off these platforms or they're disengaging these deals with you, my man, bro, find a way to get your product out there. Still make your Yeezy product. Find a way to get the materials. It's obviously is easier said than done because just like Slim Thug said, it's super hard to come up with your own clothing line and be able to be able to get like authentic, nice quality clothing that you could just embroider your patterns and your logos on. I get it, man. But dude, if you've worked with all these Balenciaga, the greatest designer, and he's hyping all these people up, bro, I know you have the connections. I said it for the bank thing too. Like if you have these connections, man, you got to use them, bro. You got to use them. You got this money, you got to use them. Stop going on all these platforms crying about how Kim and all this other stuff, bro. I've never been married before, man. I never had kids, so I can't speak on it. But like I can speak on like, dude, you're a man. Get over it, bro. Get over it. Move on. Move on from all this. There's obviously more pressing issues than this girl Kim. Like, hey man, it sucks, dude. It sucks. I could feel for him. Hey man, like you want to be with somebody and she don't want to be with you. I feel that. I've been through that before, but it's like, bro, get over it. Come on, dog. There's all this stuff going on with the global politics and everything in the world. There's more pressing issues. He brought up the fact that him and his father, they have this water purification this water purification system in some country that like, bro, what? Dude, focus on America, dude. That's what a lot of these people like are like slacking on, bro. Hey man, I want to help people from all over the world. Me personally, I want to help people from all over the world. I haven't figured out what my place in the world, like how I can do that yet. But like, dude, especially if you live in California where there's this big drought that's going on, like where there's not a water purification, there's not a desalinization center that I know of. Like I got to do my homework on it. there's a problem with California getting water and these farmers getting water throughout the western province of the United States. There's provinces in the United States that are suffering from droughts right now, from like record-breaking droughts. And you're building water purification centers in some other country. I don't know. I feel like it's in Africa. In the Dominican Republic. And the Caribbean, or the Caribbeans. Nation that shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti to the west. There's beaches. Dude, is this even part of... Hey, man, shout out to all those folks out there, because, like, I would love to come kick it out in the Dominican Republic. But, like, here's my thing, dude. You're doing this? This isn't even America, bro. Like, what about Chicago? He talks about Chicago and how the game... Dude, I'm about to go in, dog. I'm about to go in. And it's like, I got to watch because, like, I'm not doing anything myself to help out, you know. I haven't come up with any brilliant ideas. I don't have any of the money to, like, make any of this effort to help anybody. I can barely help myself as it is. But the point of it is, my dude, you have this money. You have the resources, the power, the voice. You need to start helping us, man. This water purification, it ain't helping us. It's helping folks that with our color skin. Hey, man, I get it. But, dude, a lot of these folks right now, they're not helping America, dude. You need to start with America. This homeless population, all this stuff that's going on, the gang violence, the shootings, the high record freaking shootings and stabbings that's going on. And Kanye West, he ain't doing nothing about it, bro. I know he's speaking up about it, which he did in the Piers Morgan thing and yada, yada, yada. But it's like, bro, you're doing the most, but not doing anything to help the people that you're saying that you're trying to help out with. Get this water purification stuff over here. How about that? How about help these people out in Flint who's been drinking water that's not even purified or whatever the issue is? Let's start with that. Let's get to that, bro. Let's get to that. Get that water purification stuff over here. Let's start helping these people out in Chicago with this gang violence. Let's start bringing more awareness on it. But, like, actually go out there and physically start doing something about it. Whatever that is, man. Because right now, I don't really have, like, an option for it. But it's like, if this dude, if he's trying to help so much, man, dude, you're doing the least help right now. And it's cool to be dropping this knowledge about what's happening in the music industry and behind the closed doors. But it's like, bro, especially right now, man, we need to be backing this dude up. But, like, I don't want to be backing this dude up if he's not doing anything to really help us out. If he's doing all this just to get, you know, to shed light on how they took his girl and everything like that. And, oh, dude, I get it, man. Just talk your talk, bro. But, like, if you're not helping us, dude, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it, bro.
So I'm sure he'll do that. And if he ends up owning everything and wanting to manufacture, he can go to some partners. I had many partners. And he said once that he was very jealous of the Jewish community for owning everything. Well, no one owns him. And they can manufacture for him. Make friends with all the partners and all the support systems and empower your community. This is the opportunity. I can't call him because he changed his number. Changes his number more than Kim. I called him a couple months ago, but then now it's no more good, the number. Because if I had a nickel for everyone who asked me, can they call Kanye? Many are fans. He's going to make more money now than ever. He can support more people in the community now than ever before. And his vision, although some of it we don't get, is his vision. It's easy to apologize and right the wrong because he never, whatever he said, he took back. He said, I'm jealous of the Jewish community and their power. He has all the power in the world. He can empower so many people, and he can help to lift his community, which is the thing that probably inspires him. So he can make friends with everyone that he's made rubbed wrong. He could, you know, sometimes the things you say inspire other people to take it a step further. I'm sure that he didn't mean to inspire so much hate because it's not in his heart. It's not in his heart.
It's a lot of hate, man.
Much hate.
Like, you could feel it.
He can fix that.
You can see it. It's a lot of hate, man.
And we're going to buy his sneakers.
You got to chill out with that. Dude,
sneakers.
I'll buy his sneakers. I'm not buying no Adidas. Like, I'm not buying nothing like that. I'm buying some Yeezys, though. For sure.
Change the perception.
I'm going to help support.
Between blacks and the manufacturers of anything and everything. He has the resources, he has the support, and he's free. He's a free black man. Can't be destroyed like Teflon. So all the companies that dropped him, good. Now he has no obligations. Now he can build all new.
Yeah.
Last
Mad
thing I'll
respect.
say is I just,
Mad
one
respect.
of the people who called me and asked could they speak to him. Of course, I would never give his number out.
Huh.
But one of the people said, crickets are loud.
The crickets are mad loud.
Kanye, would he ever apologize to the George Floyd family? I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt anybody, but do you remember he gave the $2 million to the George Floyd children? It was in the media. Someone sent me that, the person who asked about it. He sent $2 million. He can do good. And in order for him to grow, he has to learn. And the mistakes he's made, he can fix. But he's free. So, apologize. Well, he said he was jealous. He said certain things. And just move on. Do good. And mend your relationships with your many friends. Steve Rifkin was offended. A lot of your Jewish friends who are good friends of you are offended. Fix that. I know you didn't mean to hurt anybody, and I think that you can say that publicly. It'll be more beneficial to the relationship between blacks and Jews than for them to label you an anti-Semite, which they've done from everybody to Marcus Garvey, to Martin Luther King, to Reverend Sharpton, to Reverend Jackson, to me, to Public Enemy, to Will Smith, to you. They've said so many people are anti-Semites. None of that has really, really helped to mend or build a bridge between the black and Jewish community. What's built bridges is when people visit museums and work together and do programs in the hood and find common ground where they can build strong relationships, because we have common enemies, the blacks and the Jews, and great purpose together. We have common experiences, and we are joint at the hip in our fight against white supremacy.
Amen.
Don't let them separate us. You
Amen.
can fix that, Kanye. So, I say this publicly because he's got all the friends who do have his number, and I haven't spoken to him in months. And also saying it publicly, we will support you if you build your own.
Yo,
you can fix your relationship.
I'd be down to work for Kanye.
Support you more. We're proud of you. I personally have a long appreciation for everything you've done, from Jesus walks to building your own, to becoming so successful and showing us how we can just defy the rules and build an empire. That's always inspiring. And anyway, that's just all I have on my mind this morning before class. But yes, build your own. You're free. Make your own shit. And then mend your fences, build your bridges, inspire people in your community, hire people in your community, help educate and grow and create good opportunities for people and live out the rest of your life as a superhero. You can do it.
There it is, folks. I think I'm going to end it there. That was a great way to end the live stream there. I was going to put on some mainstream media BS and hear what they got to say, but that's not it. That's not what I'm trying to do. You've heard from a few avenues here. Some brothers, man, that like, you know, are powerful in their own way and they have their platforms and they're speaking on what, you know, this current situation is. And, you know, it's powerful stuff, man. It's powerful stuff. Shout out to Russell Simmons for that very, very powerful speech that he gave at the end there. It's very powerful. Definitely want to grow and learn, and I want to build my own thing too, man. I want to build this up to something dope. You know what I mean? And that's great, empowering stuff for Kanye, but that's great, empowering stuff for the youth, for anybody out there who is listening and, you know, out there trying to build something, you know, great, build something from nothing. I'm all for it, baby. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. Hassan Campbell brought in some very interesting perspectives. Prophet Muscle, you know, he brought in Slim Thug. I thought that was a very interesting perspective to hear from because I don't get to hear from Slim Thug. Like, I haven't heard from Slim Thug in a minute. I think I've watched one of his live streams like on Instagram like a few years ago or something like that. But that's very cool to hear his insight. And then Shake Smooth, man. Shake Smooth got the he got that very interesting conversation with Whack 100 and then some of the people, you know, on Clubhouse. Very interesting to hear that perspective from them. And then I think that's it, right? And then we went right into the we were looking at the shoes, and then and then we went into the whole, you know, like Russell Simmons thing, man. And shout out to Chick Smooth for getting that great content out there. And then obviously I had to voice my, I guess, opinion on it because I get very frustrated to like see this man, you know, he's just destroying himself, man. And it's like, you can not destroy yourself. You just got to take a step back. And this is something that I can learn from, like from right now. A person who, like, I feel like I'm on a path of my own self-destruction, and then seeing this guy who has, you know, it just makes you like, man, realize it's like, dude, even the money doesn't even matter, man, because this guy, he's got all the money and, you know, that you can ever want, and he's still having issues. He's still going through it, man. He's still going through it. Divorced, you know, he had the hottest chick in the world, like hottest chick, quote unquote, in the world, dude. You know, he's got a family. He kind of lost that. You know what I mean? He pretty much lost it. Had all these deals and everything like that. You know, all this money coming in. He's lost that. You know what I mean? But still, he's still alive. He still has some kind of, you know, he still has heart. He still has a mind. He still has a body. He still has his health to, like, you know, grow up, man, to move on from the situation and to do better. Get that bank together. Here's my advice to Kanye, because he obviously, you know, I'm not making millions of dollars, so you don't take advice from people that aren't making more money than you. But, you know, here's some advice from somebody who actually cares about Kanye, because obviously the people that are around him, they don't care about him. And there are people that do, but he doesn't want to listen to them. And, you know, there's people that are around him that are untrustworthy that are telling him so. So if let's put it this way, if I was in Kanye's circle and he trusted me, here's my advice that I would give to Kanye, because I think Kanye's a very creative and stellar dude. You know, he says some off the wall stuff, but like, my man, he's a stellar dude. He makes great music, and if he was surrounded by real cool and trustworthy people, I think he'd be in a better position. My man Kanye, get that bank together, bro. Get that bank together. Get a building or multiple buildings. Start putting people in it that are trustworthy and know what the hell that they're doing with money, and put your name on it, bro, and put your money in it. Legally. Get all that stuff legalized, man. 2, we talked about the record label stuff. My man, just get your record label up and then just find the people that will want to support it and just continue to make great music and get artists into this company, into this label, and get them proper deals and start showing the world and all these other record label companies and people that are writing contracts how to write a proper contract and to hook up people properly and give them the money and the respect that they deserve. And then what? The third thing is, my man, you got Yeezy. I know you got some money together after you've got done doing all that stuff, and especially with the whole Parler situation. Okay, the whole Parler situation. That dude, he needs to be thinking like, how is he going to boost this Parler stuff up? How is he going to get people to this platform? Like, because obviously I have no intentions of going over to Parler. But like, if he bought it, and this is the only bastion of, free speech that he can have, because all these other platforms are, banning him or whatever, he needs to figure out how is he going to get people over to Parler. And then how is he going to make this platform original or better than the rest of these platforms? Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter. You know what I mean? He needs to start taking notes from Elon Musk. If anything, if I was him, I'd be like, Elon Musk, let's put Parler and Twitter together and make something crazy that nobody's ever seen before. Like, that's what I would be doing. But like, obviously make it a platform that really people on both sides of the spectrum and even in the middle that can have a platform to where they can speak on, man. Like, that's very crucial without having to worry about getting banned or censored and stuff like that. As long as they're not talking about killing people or anything crazy like that or doing something heinous to somebody, if they're doing that stuff, obviously they don't have that platform to speak on. And then, they're not, putting out racist rhetoric or, homophobic stuff like that. As long as they're, speaking from the heart and it's not, but then you have to watch that stuff. And that's on a whole other level. But like, look, man, get these people a platform that deserve to have a platform that, want to help people. And they want to inform folks about what's going on out there. Now, the whole clothing line thing, bro, dude, you got to make connections. I know he's made connections in the 25 or whatever, however many years that he's been doing music. I know he's got all kinds of connections with people. Like, dude, get these people on board, man. I know he's trying to make these black-owned businesses and hire a lot of black folks. Bro, hit me up, dog. I would love to give some great advice to this man on, like, some of this stuff, dude. This guy, Kanye, he needs to be getting in video games, too. He needs to be branching out on all types of stuff. If you're a billionaire, bro, this dude, Elon Musk, is branching out on all spectrums. My man, Kanye West, he needs to be doing that, too. Not that he needs to be doing it, but I would think that, like, consider it, bro. Consider it. Because, like, he's talking about how he's jealous of the Jewish folks. Shout out to them, man. They got it on lock, bro. They got it on lock. They take care of their folks. You know what I mean? But, like, look, man, this dude, Elon Musk, he needs to be taking notes from this guy. He needs to be branching out on all these different avenues and bringing black culture and black folks into these positions and into this area to, like, help strengthen the black community and build us a foundation that we as a society, not even beyond black folks, can really have a platform and grow, learn, and help from. I think that's all I got to say on that, because we gotta dip out of here. I appreciate everybody for sliding through for your boys' live stream. It's supposed to be super short, but I think we got I think we went in. So, help support your boy. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and the follow button. I would deeply appreciate it. Help support your boy Kanye. If you believe in what he's speaking on, tap in with him, man. I need to tap in. I'm going to figure out how I can get a hold of this dude and be like, hey, man, hire me. I want to work for you, bro. But I don't want to be working for you if you're not speaking true to yourself and to the folks that you're saying that you're standing for. That's a big thing, man. And I don't promote any of the hate rhetoric, but I do promote, speaking the truth, man. Even, man, like what's that dude, like Infinite Waters, man? He says, hey, man, speak your truth even if your voice shakes, bro. Hey, man. Help support Kanye if you believe in him. Help support your boy. Hit me up on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Kicking It with Timmy B. All those platforms at Kicking It with Timmy B, and then Facebook at KIWTB Gaming. I'm gonna put the links for all these videos that we just showed because I realize that I haven't been doing that, and if we're gonna start doing this, we need to start helping these folks out. I'm gonna put those links in the description so you guys can go tap in with those folks and come help support them. Hassan Campbell, Chig Smooth. I forgot the other one. But yeah, go support them. I'm your boy KIWTB. I hope everyone stays blessed. Take care of yourselves and others. Drink water. Help people. Smile. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you guys are. I'll see you guys on the next episode of KIWTB, guys.